So you guys know that ad that pops up for Mob Control, a cannon shooting game? Well, this is how intense it can actually get. It's a pretty good game. It takes me quite a few attempts to beat this. There's a strategy to how you shoot and where you shoot them, which multipliers to get. It gets pretty overwhelming when you should or should not use your champion, which is when that blue bar on the side turns yellow and you let go of the screen and it launches out your champion like that. The key is to get down to the end and destroy all of the towers. At the bottom where it says go, that builds up some damage. When you tap that, the tower that I'm using, it turns the mob into like ultimates. That's the one for me that works the best. Makes them stronger, they move through a lot quicker, move a little faster. I accidentally used my champion when I shouldn't have there, so now I don't have it yet, but the bar's almost full, so it's okay. Now this is where it gets really tricky. You got those walls that push your soldiers around. That big orange one builds up consumption of your troops, and then it blows up and releases the same amount of troops, but they turn into enemies. The green pipes are like Mario. They transport you to the next green pipe up ahead. So see, it just gets overwhelming. They just dump out and they don't stop. And it just keeps going and going and going. And it's like here, it's like a break, but I have like no soldiers left to be down there. And the other ones spawn quicker than I can anticipate. So here I try to load them up in the Mario pipe to try to be down there, but didn't work out too well. So I watch a video to do the replay. I watch an ad. Now we're gonna try again. That red thing with the skull up there, that immediately destroys your troops, your mob, even your champion. So here I decided to start shooting like about 2 shots each side. I'm using a sniper one. It gives them a little more distance on launch. Using my power up. I got another one from all the damage. Use it. Try to get more down range as quick as possible. Feed some to the tunnel. Now I can destroy. It actually took me like 20 attempts in order to complete that, and I finally found the right strategy. Usually I'll watch an ad to get a multiplier. Pretty good at getting 4. Here's the mob cards you get for your soldiers, your champions, and whatnot. Now this is inside one of the new things they just added. It's a kind of a competitive area, the Adventure League. There's some people that are pretty high up in there. And I got a level 10, like, I forget what it's called. Town Hall at the top. And the other 3 facilities are level 14, 16. At the bottom right is where I clicked to show my placement in the world of all the players. I'm top 28% in Grandmaster League in just about a week, but now is when it starts to get pretty hectic because you're playing with people that are higher level and everything. Here's your daily challenges and weekly. Here's like the battle pass thing, Kaboom season. I'm not paying for that. It does pop up a lot of ads after every battle. I did do a one-time purchase in order not to have that. Now this is just a regular battle at ×2 with the meter on it. Turns that into where they still double, but they double in size, so they have like 2 hits to die. Same goal, to get down to the end. 50,000 health on those buildings. The key to this is, if you have the power up at the bottom, you want to wait to the end if you're using this one, because it makes them stronger, attack faster. After those towers are gone, you want to attack that base at the back, as you'll see. And I'm going to use a power up just as those towers are defeating, just like that. I don't have that many troops out there anymore, but usually I can have it overwhelm. And as you'll see in the next battle, and you'll get way more reward. The highest reward I got was just over 500,000 coins and 100 and something thousand. Now here I upgrade my cannon once to get a little bit more troops per second. Hardly anything, but it adds up because it started at like 4 troops per second. Now I'm using Explodon as my champion. He does like a belly bash and then blows up and has a pretty decent radius and damage. Now here only the troops can come in on the right, but as I push to get to the end, if I have the superiority, they teleport to the other side. I use that so I can push harder, get more troops through to get to the building, to the tower. And I have another one I'm going to use just before taking out the tower. And now they'll just dump through. It's pretty overwhelming. You see how fast the meter is at the top, collecting rewards more and more and more. It only lasts about 5 seconds because of the level. Now here's all the cannons that you can get, except for the one that's locked. I'm not getting that one. Here's your champions. I use the top 4 normally. Here's your mob. The bear is like the strongest kinda, but the knight is supposed to be overall the best. It costs so many cards to upgrade or to level up, and sometimes you don't have enough cards. It makes it more challenging.